Hello. Today we're going to do some sealed Baldur's Gate. Not done any of these yet. I haven't even looked at any card previews. Right, so we've got sort of colour pairings. Should be 10, shouldn't there? There are dragons. That's the message I'm getting. Okay. Double check everything's working. Yes, good. 2,000 gems. Here we go. What's the reward as well? Standard sealed rewards. Yes, please. Right. Okay, let's have a good look at our rares first. Okay, well already I can see black and red is pretty strong. We've actually got Baldur's Gate, legendary land, and it's a gate. 2 mana and tap. Add X mana of 1 colour, where X is the number of other gates you control. Other gates? Oh, come on. Doesn't count itself. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. So you play it in a gates deck. I get it. Right. Let's look at the green card first. Favoured enemy. Because it's a fight card. Enchantment, I guess. It enters the battlefield. Note the most prevalent creature type in an opponent's library. Okay, right. So they're playing a goblin deck, and it'll note goblins. When favoured enemy enters the battlefield, target creature you control fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Okay. Favoured enemy is the name of the card. Yeah. Whenever a creature an opponent controls of the noted type dies, but +1/+1 count on target creature you control. Okay. Okay. So this, yeah, it's definitely you can't play this in limited because they're going to have a whole smattering of different creatures usually. So, yeah, this is probably a useless rare for the deck, which is good because it looks like we want to play black and red. Right, Raphael, Fiendish Savior. 4/4 flying for 5, and he's a legendary. Other demons, imps, devils, tieflings get +1/+1 and lifelink. Oh wow. Well, let's hope we get some of those in the deck. At the beginning of each end step, if a creature card was put into your graveyard from anywhere this turn, get a 1/1 red devil creature token. When it dies, deals 1 damage to any target. That's really, really good. I like that. Right. Let's look at Blood Money. Oh, it's 7 casting cost. Destroy all creatures for each non-token creature destroyed this way. You create a tapped treasure token. Okay, we have a Wrath of God. We have a Wrath effect. It is 7 mana, but you can get to 7 mana in limited. I would say it's a bit easier to get there than in constructed. Usually. We also have Storm King's Thunder. Red, 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 X, and that's a mythic rare. When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell X times. You may choose new targets for the copies. So if we had Lightning Bolt, and like 8 mana, we could, yeah, you play the spell, copy it 4 times. So, yeah, 5 Lightning Bolts for 8 mana. Hmm. Good. Depends on whether we get any good, cheap and good instants and sorceries. Whether that's playable or not. Basically, right. You're not going to cast it with blood money. There's not going to be much point. Right, Altar of Bhaal. Artifact. Black artifact. It's an adventure card, so it is also a cheap sorcery. Ha ha! Cheap sorcery can work with Storm King's Thunder. Right. We'd need 6 mana to copy it once. Create a tapped 4/1 black skeleton creature token with menace. Nice. Big scary skeleton. Right. I'm getting confused here. So the artifact costs 2 mana. The adventure sorcery costs 3 mana. You would need 7 mana to copy it once with Storm King's Thunder, wouldn't you? It's a bit pricey. It's not quite the cheap, efficient one we're looking for. Right. 1 black and 2, and tap, exile a creature you control. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, cool. And it doesn't say non-token creature. So we could definitely exile our little devil tokens to bring our creatures back from the graveyard. That's potentially very powerful. So that's definitely very good. That's definitely very good. That's definitely very good. Storm King's Thunder we're not sure about. We're not sure about Baldur's Gate either. And we can eliminate favoured enemy as well, I would say. Now, I'll do part 1 of this video, and what we'll do is I'm going to go through every deck, every colour. I mean, what we're looking for. I think we'll do a gate count. Well, these gates, they look good anyway, because that's card advantage. It says it seeks an online card. So yeah, that's just a good land, isn't it? It can give you a bit of card advantage late game. We're looking for removal cards, evasion cards, card advantage cards. And we're going to see how many we've got in each colour. So we wouldn't include this one, right? What did I just say? Evasion, removal, and card advantage. Mace of Disruption, protection. Ooh, protection from demons and devils. That could be a problem for me. Right. No. I mean, that depends on having life gain things. This could be good value, but I don't see much life gain. Apart, of course, from our demon that gives all of my devils life gain. Okay. Things that can grow are quite good. This is life gain. Oh, nice, and it's card advantage. So this is first good card, second good card, let's say. When this creature specializes. Specialize for 5, okay. When this creature specializes, target creature card exiled with this creature perpetually loses all abilities and has a base power on top. It's 1/1. Okay. Specialize 5. When Resad Monksling enters the battlefield, exile target creature and opponent controls until this creature leaves the battlefield. Okay. And you can specialize it to mess up that creature. Okay, and become a 4/4. Card advantage, isn't it? It's taking one of their creatures off the board. That's good. Pegasus Guardian is a big flyer, so that's good. And it's one of these adventure cards. Exile a creature and then return it to the battlefield. Okay, so it can save something as well. Card advantage. And it's a big flyer. And it can make tokens. Really good. Wow. Another big flyer with double team. When a creature with double team attacks, if it's not a token, conjure a duplicate into your hand. Then both of them perpetually lose double team. Awesome. So it's like a one-shot Legion Angel. So yeah, it's got flying and it's got card advantage. Really good. So yeah, there's 5 pretty good white cards. What's Devoted Paladin? Okay, buffs your creatures, gives some vigilance. Quite good. But yeah, I would say not good enough to like put in our pile of consideration. We've actually got 2 Maces of Disruption as well, I notice. Okay. There we go. Right. We have a blue gate. Gates are good. Dragonborn Looter. Right. Draw and discard a card. So, is this card advantage? It's, I guess, card selection. It's when you've got excess lands late game, you can turn those into useful cards. I think we put this under consideration. There we go. Guild Thief. Okay. And it can be unblockable, but it's expensive. I've decided I'm not that keen on these cards where you've got to pay to make them up, to give them evasion. But technically, yeah, this is an evasion creature, so we'll consider that one. Ray of Frost. Removal card. Is it card advantage? Card selection, I guess. You get 2, you lose 1, and you cast the spell. So sort of 2 for 2. But you're guaranteed getting 2 non-land cards. I think that's a pretty good card selection spell. So grab that. Shocking Grasp. Okay. I've just been playing Midnight Hunt, and they've got a card called Startle, which does a similar thing. It's -2/0, draw a card, and people were using it, and it was quite good actually. It's just yeah, good, nice little combat trick. It turns a 1-for-1 trade into 1 for 0 in your favour. Yeah, worth considering. If you can interact, if you've got flyers basically, and you can block their flyers, that's where this is going to be better. Right, sleight of hand for 8 mana. Draw 2 cards. Technically, it's card advantage, I guess. Really late game. Right, counter spell. We can call that a removal card. Right, looks like we're going to put all of these blue cards in. Just a second. All right. Yep. Sorry about that. Right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have second thoughts. So I'm gonna. Yeah, there are cards which are technically card advantage. This one's just gonna cost too much mana. This is just a combat trick. You still need to. So if you have that annoying fly you're trying to deal with, you still got to block it. To get really good value out of this. So I think that is not that good. So yeah, none of these are actually that amazing. I guess Ray of Frost is a solid removal. I think that's quite a good card draw card. So this is basically a 2-point power sink. I think I'm not impressed. I don't think I would use that. Okay, this is a choice between bounce. You can make something unblockable. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, there we go. That's actual genuine solid removal. Ah, nice. Summoning dragons. Yep, this is a solid spell. Bit of card draw. Yeah. Bit more card draw. Okay, sure. We're hoping we've got some devils and imps and tieflings. Okay, this is one of these combat trick spells, which could be good. Oh yeah, we know that this guy's quite good value, isn't he? Shambling Ghast. Yeah, we'll include him. Or maybe not, maybe not. Probably we might be going 2 or 3 colours. No. Yeah, this is obviously fantastic. You can exile things from the graveyard. Oh yeah, that's great. Ooh, yeah. I don't really like discard cards. But yeah, this seems pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's removal. That's good. That's removal. That's good. And that's got flying. Potentially a bit of removal as well. Oh yeah, destroy all creatures naturally, and Raphael. Great. Yeah. Let's look at red. Dragon's Fire, removal. 4 damage, you say? Sounds good. No. Interesting, but maybe not. Oh yeah, this is double team is card advantage, so we will grab that. Okay, makes a treasure token, and it's got flying. Yeah, that's good. We've got 3 of those. That's damage. Double team's good. Slightly unreliable removal, I would say. Yeah, maybe that's good because you can maybe sacrifice a treasure token. We think this is good with our. Hopefully, we've got some cheap burn spells we could copy. Yeah, 2 Dragon's Fire. Yeah, seems good. Right, green. That's a good one. I mean, it's a fight spell, so it's a removal card. Oh, I like that. That's a good card. Yeah, that's pretty good. No. Yeah, that's quite good. Cantrip. Combat trick. But I won't include it. Death touches are quite good. They're effectively removal. I think that's a good combat trick. Good enough to because it'll take down a flyer. That's another good removal. Choose your weapon. Yeah, pretty good as well. You can make any gate you want from that. It's quite cool. And we know gates give you card advantage. No. Card advantage. For top 5 cards, you can get any number of creature cards. Yeah, that's pretty good card draw, and that's good card draw as well. Yep, that's going to be pretty good. We've got a decent number of gates. Yeah, this is quite expensive removal, I suppose, but let's include it. Mana fixing. That's pretty decent mana fixing because it's cantrip. Oh yeah, that's nice. 1/1 flower and you get a basic land as well. Yeah, that's really good. So this is what we've got to play with. If we now just see how many we picked. So only 4 white cards. So we can eliminate white. 9 blue, 8 black. 12 red, 13 green. Interesting. But based on our rares, we kind of want to play red and black. Did we get any... How many devils? 1 devil. No demons, no tieflings. I think the our multicoloured guy is still good. Maybe we go black, red, green is what I'm thinking. But yeah, I think I mean that's my process basically for sealed. Put all the good cards, get all the good cards together and see see what you've where the preponderance of good cards are, and build a deck around that. Right, so that's end of part 1. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.